Right, so welcome Jay and Robbie, and there's a Capcom announcement, and we're gonna stream it and we're gonna react to it live. So we've got 39 seconds until it launches, and we've got a few demos of some games here. It looks like Resident Evil Village is coming through stream. Jay, I know you mentioned through the Switch you can stream it because of the hardware. Go back to our last episode or the episode before where we were chatting about game streaming through the Switch.
You just missed here that this is they're promoting the VR mode in Village, which of course you got the pleasure of experiencing.
We did. That was fun. Or I did. That was very scary, but very fun. Here we go then. 5 seconds.
I don't think we're expecting any major surprises.
It's all going to be new to me. I haven't been watching anything. What's coming up, so.
Hello, everyone.
Oh God, the audio.
Capcom Spotlight, where we'll provide updates on our upcoming games.
I didn't mean the music, I meant the voiceover.
Stay tuned until the end to hear the latest on all of Capcom's new titles.
So cheesy.
Without any further delay,
Isn't it great?
here's the first game.
It sounds like a retro, like.
I might have to turn it up just a little bit because I'm struggling
No
to hear
matter
it.
what,
Yeah, yeah.
always connected. All 10 mainline games in the
Mega Man.
Battle Network series are coming to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Steam.
Well,
No,
Steam
not Xbox. Not Xbox. And not PS5. Just PS4. So it'll be playable on PS5. Oh no, it looks horrible.
Retro.
Yeah, I never played these, so my only Mega Man experience was early Game Boy Mega Man.
It's like Pokemon
NES.
graphics. In space.
Ah, so I didn't realise this series looks like some sort of turn-based RPG.
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Famous.
I just love Japanese connects like this when they do these kind of live events. They're so cheesy.
I love
And
it.
the Nintendo ones are even worse.
I love his
It's great.
jacket. The lapel. The orange lapel. Wow. Man's got style.
It just cracks me up because they're always so cheesy.
It's got
Yeah,
real like Digimon, Pokemon vibes. The color scheme of the game.
Show at the end of every game, state whether we think we care or will we playing it. I'm going to put my hand up and say, for me.
Yeah.
Not one for me. I'm sure there's someone out there who's going, this is amazing. I've been waiting for this. Now I get to play it again. But that person is not me. Although I do
I feel
like
like
his
it's a
jacket.
nostalgia thing, right? Like the people who used to play it will play it again.
Yeah. Perfect little game for the Switch. You know, if you want something you can play on the move.
It's a good point, actually. This actually would work really well on the Switch.
I don't know whether these were GBA games or something in the past, or whether they were full console releases. They look... The screenshots looked very large, didn't they, in size, which usually means they've taken something designed for a small screen and put it on a big screen.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if these were GBA games or something like that back in the day,
That wouldn't
or
surprise me.
DS maybe.
I could look it up actually on the side.
They don't look like console games. I love that this guy's name is Mr. Famous.
Is that
I've
actually?
never heard of him. Look, top right hand corner, it says Mr. Famous News.
So
There you go.
it is.
Thank you, Mr.
He
Famous.
is
Mega
Mr.
Man
Famous.
Battle Network
Thank you, Mr. Famous.
includes over 1,000 illustrations and 188 music tracks to enjoy.
I often wonder with these games that include galleries, who actually goes and looks? Who's opening that up and going, yes, I want to pour over 1,000 illustrations of Mega Man.
Super fans.
Why?
And there will be super fans.
Yeah,
Just looking
maybe.
at it, the Mega Man series kind of started. Looks like
Volume 1 and Volume 2 will also be.
You need the Battle Network series. They're called Battle Network.
Oh, okay. Well, it started in 1987.
Yeah, they were Game Boy originally,
Yeah, original Game Boy, arcade also as well.
but Battle Network. Oh, here we go. Ooh, this one I'm interested in. What have they got to
Ooh,
say about
Street
Street Fighter 6?
Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6 launches June 2nd, 2023. This is the latest edition of the series that redefined the genre.
The gameplay I've seen looks good.
Ooh, yeah, this is really cool.
Battles take place. Street Fighter 6 includes World Tour, an immersive single-player story mode, and battle.
Oh wow, it's like an open world thing.
Social space reminiscent of arcades. There are a number
Dunno.
of new ways to play beyond.
It's not what I picked Street Fighter up for, but
No,
you know, always interesting to see what they try and do with it.
that's cool. Just looking at the Mega Man Battle Network, 2001 looks like Game Boy Advance.
It was GBA. Okay.
I never played a
This
lot of
is
Street Fighter.
These are the guest commentators, are they? Yeah, so they've got commentators this time. And one of them is a wrestler, which is really weird. And they announced it at the Royal Rumble by having the wrestler come down dressed like one of the characters and then announcing she was a commentator. It's so weird.
Weird, but very in keeping with the over-the-top announcements. And things like that.
Carl, whenever a game had an optional Japanese voiceover, would always play the game with Japanese voiceover and subtitles rather than play it with dubbed audio,
Yeah,
because he preferred not hearing bad acting and hearing the
Subs, not
Japanese was kind of cool, and then just having the subtitles.
yeah. Christina prefers subtitles over dubs on any format that we of games, films, TV shows.
I want my beard to look like Zangief's eventually.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
I'm not sure it's work appropriate, but she's a unit, isn't she?
She is being able to pick him up. Strategically placed chest hair as well. If you saw just a tiny little rug.
Well, I won't be pre-ordering it, but I will give it a go when it comes out. And
Maybe
it's
that's
accessible.
it's one that we can play together because I've never really played Street Fighter.
There she is. Thea Trinidad
Oh,
is
that's
the
nice.
wrestler.
Commentary matches the in-game action and brings the competitive thrill and excitement straight to your home. Subtitles for real-time.
Bet you so many players will turn that off.
In 13 languages. Turn on rally support and the commentators will cheer you on, creating a more personal experience.
I bet you so many people will turn that off.
AI commentators has become a
Hardcore.
big thing in games these
Street
days.
Fighter 6
I
launches
hear
on
like
PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4,
there's a game that's
Xbox
going to be
Series
released. It might be the
X
latest
and Xbox Series
FIFA,
S,
where
and
the
Steam on
the
June
commentators
2nd,
they're actually like not like deep
Pre-orders are
fake,
now
but you know
available,
like
along with a limited number
they've sampled a bunch of
pre-order
audio
bonuses.
and they actually
See the
react to what you're
official
doing
website
and
for
playing
details.
much more.
We'll have
I-
all
I like the idea of
spectrum.
that.
updates
Yeah.
Because I
every
guess
day.
for me, when I'm playing a football game, the commentary's always been there to try and create more immersion.
Capcom
Yeah.
Pro Tour
Whereas I don't play a fighting game and go, I wish someone else was talking over this.
Yeah.
Maybe that's me not being up to date with esports. Because I bet, obviously, when you're playing an esport, you know, when you're watching an esport tournament, there probably are commentators rattling over the top of it, talking about how good the moves are.
If you're comparing it to the real life scenario, so obviously football does have commentating in real life, but like
Yeah.
say if you're watching UFC, you'd have commentators, which I suppose is the closest
Yeah.
thing to this.
I guess it's, as a purist, the nostalgia for Street Fighter, Tekken, etc. I never needed voiceover, but maybe it will enhance the experience.
Its 40th anniversary this June.
Ooh, what's
As
this?
part of the
40th
celebration,
anniversary.
we're opening a digital
40th
theme
anniversary,
park
it's the same age as you.
called Capcom Town.
Thank you.
Planning to construct a digital museum and other buildings. The grand opening is
You share a
June
birth
12th,
year.
2023. Please see
We
the
do?
link for the latest.
Wow. Don't know whether I needed that.
A
With the,
Capcom ID account is
intro there.
required to play Resident Evil RE-verse, Exoprimal, and use the online features of Street Fighter 6.
Interesting. Why would I need that then?
You can use this account with other Capcom services and campaigns, such as a survey about
Ooh.
today's Capcom Spotlight. We'll release
Just
sync know that I-
profiles and services
across-
compatible
Don't need that.
with Capcom
Yeah.
ID soon.
I guess it's no different to the
Capcom ID.
a lot of game services now requiring accounts for crossplay.
Yeah, like Activision for-
Ooh, what's this? Exosuits and dinosaurs? Hello. Tell me more. You have my attention. Oh, no, you've lost me.
Yeah, this looks like a tower defense. Right.
How many dinosaurs are there?
Combat hordes of dinosaurs in Dino Survival. Let's take a look at the latest trailer.
I don't hate it.
Prizes in store, so be sure to watch to the end.
I do like dinosaurs. Sucker for a dinosaur.
Another game we should play as well, then Ark.
In every war game, Ace
Never played Ark.
Me neither.
3 years into the past. Back
Isn't
to
Vin Diesel in it?
Is he?
Right before the Stradivari
Yeah.
fails.
You're a time traveler.
This is no random outbreak. Leviathan is intentionally
Look at that.
summoning them as cannon fodder for the war game.
But why? Why repeat the same day over and over?
Chief, when exactly did you say your sister passed?
3 years ago, one of the first outbreaks. Never found out more than that. You know how the
Chief
network
Haruka
was.
Lorenzo. She is alive. In the island. In the past.
The accent in this is wild. Everyone's got a different accent.
It looks kind of cool. I'd give it a go. I don't know if I'd buy it.
Digging
If it was
the
on
emo
Game
music
Pass
in
or
the
something, I'd give it a go. Yeah. I quite like the idea. Feels a bit one-sided, like rocket-powered ninja armor versus a dinosaur.
I mean, dinosaurs are pretty chunky.
Yeah. Look at these bloody suits. I don't hate it. I might try it. I might try it. Feel
Yeah, I
kind of
don't
dirty
think
saying it.
Actually, it's
But give it a go. That looked like a famous actor then.
You want to try talking to Perry, you?
Another one. Still handsome.
Oh. Right.
No sweat of mine. You Lorenzo's never swallowed his stuff.
Another exo fighter recruit, right? Welcome to IBS.
Some famous celebrity. Okay. Oh, open beta test might be worth a go. Exo Primal.
It's on PC and Xbox and PS4 and PS5. Looks like.
I wonder if it's a free to play or whether it's a proper real retail purchase.
They're pushing skins and battle passes, so
there's
it
a
looks like might be a
free
free
tier,
one.
free tier at the top. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, if it's free, I could definitely give it a go. Why not? Oh, there you go. Play it day one with Game Pass. Sweet.
So
Maybe it's not a free one then.
What did you think? We had a
Why would you
lot
just call that out if it was free?
including the release date.
maybe
wouldn't
it's a
call
free
it-
one, but only through Game Pass.
You wouldn't call it out. Yeah, so you wouldn't call it out if it was
Exo
free
Primal launches on July
on everything.
14th.
Yeah. Dunno.
Before that,
Oh, it's
Hey,
still
I'm
going.
down for that.
open beta test.
Yeah, they're just telling you
In
everything they've
addition
just
to
showed
the
you.
exosuits we've previously introduced, the 2 new suits in today's trailer will also be playable in the open beta test. Experience the power of each exosuit for yourself as your team faces off against a wall of dinosaurs in Dino Survival. The game's
It's a
main
bit
mode.
like it reminds me of like Left 4 Dead, but instead of hordes of zombies,
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of.
Feels a little bit like what was
Dinosaurs.
that? What were those games that got popular briefly on PC where you could basically just dump like 1,000 zombies against 100 Romans and then see who won the battle.
Yeah.
It looks like that kind of someone's just dumped. They've said, right, we're going to have 8 exo armors and then 500 dinosaurs, and they're just all dumped randomly into a map. And the computer's trying to drive them at you with AI. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Survival Pass, their Survival Pass level goes up, and they earn rewards separate from player and suit levels. The Survival Pass includes a free tier and a paid premium tier. Purchasing the premium tier unlocks access to special rewards, including
I don't like these game pass. It's not survival passes. I don't like these season passes in everything.
The deluxe edition includes the Survival Pass Season 1 premium tier as an added limited time bonus.
Feels like it has the potential to flop a little bit like Anthem did if it's not careful.
July 14th,
Anthem.
2023.
Did you ever play Anthem?
No.
Pre-order bonuses
Anthem
are
was
also
such a
available.
letdown.
Really?
It was the Iron Man game basically, where you
Oh.
played in like Iron Man exosuits. It looked amazing.
Please see the official site.
Demos were amazing, and then the game came out and it was just really shallow. and buggy, and it basically ruined BioWare.
Really?
Such a shame as well, because as a game it plays really well. Just sucked ass, unfortunately.
This does look like it might have. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but it looks like they might have put a lot of emphasis in the trailers, and it doesn't show a lot of the gameplay.
I want to do that though. I want to fight the T-Rex.
Powers of the dead to uncover the truth about your death.
Phantom Detective.
No one wants to die with their arse in the air.
No, that is an unfortunate way to die.
Mystery game from Ace Attorney creator Shu Takumi is being reborn.
Well, this is a classic reborn.
The game will release on June 30th, 2023. One night in the dark corner of the city, a man named Sissel is shot and killed. He reawakens as a soul and realizes he's lost his memory and his life.
That is an unfortunate way to die.
Who killed me? And why did I have to die? These are the mysteries he's trying to solve with the powers of the dead.
Again, it looks like
Sissel has two basic abilities.
a handheld game converted to
Tricking them in the real world.
full screen console, if you want to call it.
Man is after the red-headed target, Lynn. Use the powers of the dead to get her out of wild predicaments.
Just like a puzzle mystery game. Looks like. Good for handhelds. This will probably play quite well on the Steam Deck as well if it's on Steam.
Never really been my kind of game, but I know there's an audience, big audience for it. Could be interesting.
Yeah.
And that story must be linked in some way to the mystery of Sissel's death. This port includes updated high-res graphics, increased frame rate.
But is a port, then I reckon this has come from the DS or something.
Yeah, you can see the OG side by side.
Check out the new challenges feature. You can earn illustrations and music from the game by meeting certain conditions.
I mean, it looks cool.
I never heard of it when it was on the DS though.
In addition,
No,
all
me neither.
37 tracks from the game have newly arranged versions. You can switch between the original and new
Ooh, it's got
versions
spooky
as you
music.
play.
カプコンスポットライトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。オリジナル版ゴーストトリックのディレクター、匠修です。この度は
It's the Japanese Walter White. He is the guy that knocks.
Yeah, he's got the look with the hat. Needs a goatee though.
原曲の魅力を大切にブラッシュアップされたゲーム画面にぴったりなサウンドに仕上げてくれました。また
Is he wearing a cardigan over a hoodie?
Yeah.
With a bowler hat, whatever you class that as. Not a bowler hat, whatever it is. What is it called? Fedora, that sounds more like it. It's an interesting combination. Cardigan, hoodie, fedora.
Got style. Appreciate it.
It's got something. Oh, he said Steam Deck.
Oh. Yeah.
It says Steam on the screen, but he said Steam Deck.
Yeah, I'm assuming it'll be Steam Deck verified. It does look like a great handheld game, so I imagine that's made.
Benefits from a touch screen by the looks of it, because obviously it would have had one with the DS.
Yeah. Yeah, made with the Steam Deck in mind, I imagine.
Oh, it's a pre-order bonus. You can have some backgrounds. And some extra music.
I realized I didn't change the stream title. Should we swap it around?
Don't worry about it.
Your hunting spirit on even more platforms. Monster Hunter Rise is now available for Xbox.
You ever played a Monster Hunter game?
I haven't. This looks awesome though.
Windows, PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4.
I'd never played one until Monster Hunter Worlds, and I had a lot of fun with it, and then lost interest almost immediately.
Really? Why?
Never went back. It just got a bit repetitive. It's a game series again that has a massive fan base, and it's really cool. It just got a bit, meh. If it was on Game Pass, I'd probably install it and play it, and the last one did come to Game Pass eventually. It's a great idea.
It's a great looking game.
Yeah, the concept, literally, as the title suggests, is that you work with a crew and you go and hunt monsters, and you have to learn their patterns, their movement, their weaknesses, and how you're going to kill them effectively. And then you get loot from them, which you then turn into new armor and upgrade your equipment with. And you're ultimately trying to build up to sort of capture some uber dragon or uber monster. Weirdly, I think Monster Hunter World looks better. This has gone back to a more animated looking art style.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter World is a little bit more photorealistic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, not by much. It's still very chibi, and you get these sort of cat things that follow you around. Oh god! Fuck me.
Was that the cat and dog that follow you around?
No, those are something different.
Oh, really?
These little cats are like little cat creatures, and you have to dress them up and give them armor and stuff. It's weird. It's a good game.
Expansion Monster Hunter Rise
April
Sunbreak
28th.
will be released for these platforms on April 28th.
That's an expansion. Those Sunrise, Sunbreak.
You can look forward to
So Monster Hunter Rise must already be out.
new monsters, locales, and combat mechanics, in addition to memorable new characters and storylines. The expansion includes the free title updates.
It does look like very cool.
Giving you instant access to chaos.
There's some great creatures, and I had a lot of fun tracking certain monsters, and then they'd run away, and you end up following them into new battle areas, and then, or they absolutely f you up. Or what was also fun was other monsters. If they ran into other areas, another monster would come at you, or attack the monster that you had sort of pushed into a new area, and then you get stuck in the battle with an even bigger monster. It was really good. So I had a lot of fun with it. I then just stopped playing it, and I don't really know why. I think something else must have come out, and it just took over. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy the time I spent with it.
Moving on to our next
Quite a few hours in.
We have news about the Resident Evil series.
This is the flagship news. I think you'll find. This is going to be the end. I think. Yeah, it's the Resi 4 remake. So they're giving Resi 4 the Resi remake love. A lot of people are excited for this. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Okay, that's not Resi 4.
Excited to share this new preview with you all. You may have noticed Jill Valentine made a brief appearance at the end of the video.
I did.
Resident Evil Death Island will release this summer.
And what is it? Oh, that was it.
Survival is
No, you're not going to tell us.
Resident Evil 4 launches soon.
This is Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. The rumor is that they're going to release a playable demo now. Basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That could be fun to do on stream.
RE4 を楽しみにしてくださっている皆様、本当にありがとうございます。本作は2005年に発売されたバイオハザード4のリメイク作品として、ラクーンシティ
It's fucking 18 years old.
18 years later, yeah.
Oh man. How is it 18 years old?
原作の核を大切にしつつも、現代的なプレイフィール、再構成されたストーリー、最新のグラフィックによって懐かしくも新鮮な体験をしていただけます。まもなく発売となる RE4 ですが、本日は特別なお知らせをご用意いたしました。どうぞこちらをご覧ください。
Ooh, special announcement.
There's also they've talked about doing the VR mod for it.
Oh, cool.
So there's a VR mod on the Quest 2 for the original. Available today. There you go, demo.
Ooh.
Potty mouth.
Love it.
There you
Chainsaw
go.
demo.
As expected, there's the demo announcement.
バイオハザード RE4
Nice.
の体験版となります。その名もチェーンソーデモ。こちらを本日より配信させていただきます。
I'd be tempted to pick it up if they do the VR port, because I never really played Resi 4 or got into it. I don't know if you ever played it. I know everyone loved it, but I just didn't get on with it at first.
I never played any of the Resident Evils, I don't think, other than like any of the arcade-style versions of them. It's always a series, I think, with the remakes.
The Resi 2 remake is supposed to be amazing.
Sorry?
The Resi 2 remake is supposed to be really good. I've got it and I haven't played it yet.
3月24日の発売まで残りわずかとはなりますが、それまで体験版
24th March
That's
release.
not long, is it? Yeah.
That's not long at all.
本日はご視聴いただき誠に
There
あ
you
り
go.
がとうござい
That
ま
was
した。
it. 26 minutes as they promised.
Wow.
I want to know what the hell Resident Evil Death Island is.
That looks
You
like
can't
maybe
give a title and go, in the summer this game with no other details is coming out. What is it?
maybe it's like an expansion to an existing one.
Well, it had characters from all of the recently rehashed ones.
Maybe it's like a mini game.
With the exception of the upcoming Resident Evil 4 and Monster Hunter Rise are currently on sale, and we will be opening the massive expansion Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
What was Resident Evil Village? Was that just kind of standalone?
To pick up digital copies of Capcom's
No, it's Resi 8.
Oh. Or maybe
It's
it's
in the
Resident
title.
9. It was the other one.
It was the VIII or the VILL that was the secret inclusion of the number. So I wonder if Death Island. I wonder if this is going to be. Could it be some sort of cooperative kind of horde mode experience? Is it a story mode? It could be like a multiplayer experience. That would be fun. Hasn't been one of those in the Resi series for quite a while. I remember playing Resident Evil Outbreak at the PlayStation Experience conference absolutely years ago, and it was amazing. And then when it came to Europe, it didn't have multiplayer. It was stupid. It was a multiplayer game that didn't support online multiplayer, but it did in the US. So, interesting.
Well, there you go. That was fun.
Yeah.
A bunch of games that I had not heard of, but some of them look really cool.
That 26 minutes went quite fast as well.
It did.
Whiz through that.
Did.
Stuff to look forward to. Not a massive amount in there specifically for me. I would say I'm left wanting to know more about Death Island. What is Resident Evil Death Island?
Yeah.
That has me excited. That there might be something new in the Resident Evil series. That is maybe a bit more interesting. If it looked a little bit more action orientated.
Yeah.
Which I'm game for, because Resi 7 and 8, as good as I'm sure they are, and having watched you play the demo, they're just not for me. Far too spooky. But give me an action, shoot some zombies, co-op with my friends kind of game. I'll be down for that.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe
Let's see what it is.
Play on stream.
Yeah,
maybe
100%.
eventually it'll convince me to get a PS5 and we play together.
Eventually. Give it 2 weeks. Cool. I enjoyed that. Well,
yeah, that was fun. Well,
worth
that was
hopping
our
on for.
reaction to the Capcom announcement, the latest games. Thanks for watching.